This facility and all of the wonderful services that it will be providing to veterans, and in particular to 21st century female veterans, really is the culmination of over a decade of collaboration between DHHS and the Veteran Life Centers, co-founders and board members, and all of those who came together to really look to provide supports for our 21st century veterans.
We're open and we're ready to serve.
The newest effort in North Carolina to help veterans be successful in the transition back to civilian life is now open for business.
We have created spaces to make sure that no person is left untouched, that no one becomes isolated, and that everyone feels like they're a part of the Veteran Life Center.
Army veteran Diana Graham has been involved in the planning and building of the Veterans Life Center in Butner for the last 10 years.
Each era of veterans needs something differently, and so we were at a point where we were just saying we need housing, right? But what does housing really look like for a 21st century veteran? As a millennial, I knew that my needs were different, right? When I came back from Iraq, it wasn't that I needed housing because I still had housing, but I needed a level of support. And if you didn't have the support, you didn't have the system, that's when you begin to spiral down paths that you weren't prepared for. And so that's what the Veterans Life Center is to do. It's here to help you to have that self-reliance, that resilience, to pull you back from those transitions.
Some of these people are homeless. Some of these people perhaps have some mental health that they're struggling with managing, and life's coming at them hard. So we're offering them not just a place to stay, but a place to reconcile relationships, a place to heal.
Senior Case Manager Crystal Jones.
We're a 100-bed facility. Because of COVID, we've had to change our operations of what we wanted to do. So we're going to be working at half capacity. So half women, half men. But right now we're really focused on not necessarily the numbers. Numbers are important, but really looking at, in the times that we're in, there are a lot of people who have been displaced. There are a lot of people who are really struggling. So really it's about who needs us the most. And the numbers piece, those things are important, but we'll get there. So right now our focus is on who out there is really struggling and needs the VLC.
And as Nursing Supervisor Shauna Sanders explains, serving women veterans has been a priority from the start.
There are lots of things as far as it relates to like the female veterans that the males wouldn't necessarily be focusing on. Exercise, self-esteem, stress management, depression, anxiety, those things, they're a little different, with female veterans. And so we're just gonna make sure that we're honing in to address their needs in a way that meets their needs.
Healthcare is very important, right? So not only do we have the head nurse and the staff, we also have a workout facility, right? So we don't want you to have to leave the campus. We want you to leave the campus, go out and do great things. But while you're here, we want to make sure that we create opportunities for you to thrive. So there's a gym that's available, there's conference rooms, there's a library, right? There's a time for you that you can learn, that you can focus and zone in on that academic space or reading a new type of genre.
We're excited about being able to serve females because a lot of times with veteran programs, it's either or. Either they serve males or females, and we want to be deliberate to serve both. We're going to have a lot of programming that's geared just toward the female. Why? Because not only do they deserve it, but it is evidence-based and appropriate. I mean, we're talking about everything from gender-specific groups to talking about healthcare from a woman's perspective, healthy relationships, being a better parent if someone needs assistance with that, reunification if there's an option to do that, and if not, to then move for closure so all parties are able to move forward.
For women, veterans, they're a minority when they serve, and then when they come into the civilian world, they're a minority in the workplace. They don't have that person, that battle buddy, that connection with strong women, most likely. And so in the workplace, they probably aren't understood. At home, they aren't understood. And we're saying this is a place where you can come. We see you. We want you to tell your story, and we want you to heal.
It's more than just providing care. We're doing so much patient education. We have nursing groups that we're providing. We're not just providing the care for them, we're giving them the tools so that when they leave the Veterans Life Center, they can maintain their health themselves. And that's really exciting, to be able to equip them with the tools that they need to just maintain this healthy lifestyle.
Like in the military itself, the effort to get the Veterans Life Center up and running took cooperation from all sides, including the state.
I think it's especially important for us to provide behavioral health, mental health, and substance use disorder services to our women veterans. We know that women veterans have a higher rate of PTSD and depression than male veterans. And we also know that suicide among women veterans is 6 times higher than that of women in the general population. And for younger women veterans, it's 12 times higher. So providing a space like this and a facility like this where we can wrap around supports and services to women veterans is not only important and the noble thing to do, but it is also a matter of life and death and saving lives once they return home.
Our first resident who actually confirmed verbally that yes, I want to come here, I see the opportunities, was a woman. So again, it's not just we're saying these things, we're doing them.
Well, before I came for the interview, they told me what we would be doing here at the center, and I said, I have to be a part of this. I just needed, I can't explain, I needed to be a part of this. I knew it was going to be a wonderful thing. I knew it would be a life changer, not just for the individuals that we're serving, but also for the individuals that would be serving these people.
Why should you have served this country and wore the uniform and you are on the street? Everybody needs a safe haven. Everybody needs a support team. We're here to be that team, to build up that confidence, to reiterate that you are somebody. There is more to your life. Do not give up and die. We're here for you.